the body snatchers. It's because when you look at a lot of these black people, whether they be the divestment clique that talk all that crazy shit, like killing black children and shit like that in the womb, black male children, all this crazy shit. I think they got the spirit. Those people have the spirits of white racist Confederates in their bloodline, and I think they got their spirit. And those black white people that speak truth to power, and they sound just like you got white people out here, man. I heard a white dude talk, and the way he was talking, I could have swore that was the spirit of Malcolm X in him. And it was a white dude. I'm like, and I was puzzled. I can't think of the dude's name. I don't know if his name Tim Wise, but that dude basically spoke like Malcolm X. And this is a white dude. And like at that moment right there, like if I seen a dude, white dude like that with a sister, I couldn't even say shit. Because he ain't up on no white supremacist shit, white nationalist shit. He's speaking truth to power. And you'll have a lot of these people, man, who are white. They infuse. Another funny thing is the coons outnumber the white people that speak truth to power. That's the sad thing. The coons outnumber the white supremacist supporters outnumber the white people that speak truth to power. But then I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, because I mean, when you look at that, it's a great imbalance. But just think about it like this: in the Arabian Peninsula before during the time of ignorance, you had way more people who were, you know, anti against Muhammad, but eventually all those people started following Muhammad. You know, and people like, why you use that? You don't support Islam or anything like that. No, I'm just throwing you out an example. I said how movements are started. And see how movements are actually started is somebody that's under an outcast, you know, in that society. And the Mohammedans were the outcasts. Even though the religion they practiced had a whole bunch of flaws and holes in it still was enough to capture the hearts of people. You know, that even when I tell people that religion, that and see, you got a lot of people not trying to get on there. I'm still on what I'm talking about here, but I'm just saying that's a whole nother video. Cause like I talked to a lot of these Somalis, and the funny thing is, a lot of them, even though they practice it anyway. I'm gonna get it. Stay on. That's a whole nother video. Get back on track. But yeah, I believe that the spirits of old slave masters are in these black women and these black men who be cooning it up. I actually believe that they the spirits have the spirits of old Confederate soldiers and Confederate generals. And people like say, well, you have black Confederate. Yeah. I said, when you help enslave your own people, to me, you a greater enemy than the people, the white people who enslave you. Because you enslave your own people, and to me, that's punishable by death. A lot of them niggas after slavery, I would have caught them and killed them quicker than the white slave masters will. Because on the strength that you went out and enslaved your fellow black brother and had them on a plantation working, that means I'm talking about the black women who had slaves in the men. To me, that's worthy of death. to enslave your own, along with your the slave masters who smile, the white slave masters who smile, because now they can say, well, you can't put the blame on us because some of your people did it. You know, and that's the whole irony about that. When I tell black people, even when they use the reparations for use slavery, I said, really, you can't use that, but we still are old. I don't give a fuck what they say. They say, well, it's black people old slave. I said, yeah, but who was the majority of motherfuckers? They was a minority. Who was the majority of them on the slave? Y'all ass. It ain't even about slavery. It's shit after slavery. It's the shit that this is what they don't understand. It's the shit that's after slavery. It's not only you motherfuckers benefited from it, but after slavery, during Reconstruction, you had black people that owned land. You know what the white motherfuckers did after Abraham Lincoln signed to forget the what you call the Reconciliation Act, 1867. You know what they did? That's when Jim Crow really started. Jim Crow started right after that. They started pushing black people that own land. The black slave masters that own land took their land, pushed them out, forced them people to force all them people off their land, stole their land, killed them, put in anti-black laws, all that shit. It was the shit that happened after slavery. The convict leasing, so slavery never really ended because it was just rounding black people up and forcing them to work if they were just hanging around. That's where your chain gang should come from. And these white people want to run around talking about, well, this slavery happened so long ago, motherfucker. It's the shit that happened after slavery. It ain't just slavery. It's the shit that happened after, which y'all don't want to even recognize. They don't even want to recognize. It's the shit that how this country was built. It's how this country was built. Then on top of that, I knew that the United States went into Haiti under Theodore Roosevelt. And you know what these motherfuckers did? stole the shit, that should be crimes against humanity. You know? Trying to see what this dude looking for. But yeah, I mean, the shit, they just think that they don't have to pay for shit that they done. That, it's forgiveness and all is forgiven and they just move on. And yet they still sucking wealth out your country and shit. That's not forgiveness. They just say, okay, nigga, look, we sorry. Okay, we sorry. Not really though, but we sorry. Okay, we sorry, nigga. Damn, what you want us to tell you? Well, you gonna pay reparations for what? Stealing from you all and taking all your wealth? Oh no, we can't do that. You think thieves still return shit back after we steal it? And that's how these people think. They think when they stole shit, they stole it. They not returning shit. They don't want to return shit. When have a thief ever returned shit that he stole? So what you have to do, you have to take it back from him. You got to be at that motherfucker door that stole your shit with a shotgun like, hey, motherfucker, you got something that belong to me. That's basically what we doing. We going to the door like, who is it? The motherfucker at your door with the 12-gauge shotgun that you stole from. I want my shit back. That's basically what we gonna have to do to these imperialist motherfuckers, these European imperialists. And see, this is why I'm gonna tell y'all what China be on some fucked up ass shit too. They be trying to be some new age colonizers and shit, and fucking it up because they fucking it up because you trying to pull some little trickery and the shit ain't working. So Russia's smooth with the shit. See what Russia doing, and I'm gonna tell you how Russia gonna have it made in the future with Africa. You know why Russia gonna have it made with Africa? Because Russia said we gonna do this shit, man. We ain't gonna worry about that debt. We not gonna worry about that, man. We gonna let you slide on that. You know, see, Russia figured shit out, and this is what a lot of motherfuckers don't know. You do shit and don't ask for nothing, but get a whole lot in return. Russia's smart, boy. Hey, you know, Russia's smart. I don't give a fuck what nobody say about Putin. Putin is a shrewd motherfucker. Because I'm going to tell you like this, if Putin wanted to go down there and fuck some shit up in Ukraine, he could. He ain't fighting with his crack Russian troops. That's the thing. Everybody think, oh, the Russians kicking their ass or whatever. No, he's not fighting with crack Russian troops. He fighting with regular ass motherfucking convict. He pulling motherfuckers out of jail. Why ain't gonna dump all his best troops and soldiers down there in the Ukraine? He gotta keep them motherfuckers on deck for motherfuckers that's really about that. Ukraine ain't really shit. If he wanted to take Ukraine, he could have. Putin could have took all of Ukraine if he wanted to. He's not fighting with his crack troops. You know, he's not fighting. Putin not fighting with his crack troops. But damn, I got a little bit off. Yeah, I think that these coon ass niggas out here got the spirits of white supremacists. You know, the men and women, and the white people that talk truth to power. I think they have the spirit of black people, black civil rights leaders, and shit like that passed away. I actually think they do. You know, that shit is plagiarized from ancient Egypt. I said, you know who stole that shit from ancient Egypt? The people that y'all call Israelites, them black tribes known as the Hyksos. The Hyksos stole that shit from ancient Egypt. Y'all want to say, technically, I'm just going to keep it real, our ancestors. Because if you want to say we Hebrews, okay, let's go with that. We stole that shit from ancient Egypt. Hey, and that proves everything, because Jesus went down when they went where they could blend in, which is Kemet. So y'all trying to say you had all white people down there and ain't a hot ass goddamn Egypt. When you go, I've been to Egypt before, and I've been to Cairo and Alexandria when I was a Muslim, and I seen people down there that look Puerto Rican, look Dominican, look Somali, look like black, like sub-Saharan, look all the type of black people, you'll see them in Egypt. But the funny thing is, them the people that live at the bottom. You know who running every goddamn thing over there? The Arabs. Those light-skinned or Greek-looking people, those white, the people that look like Musa Hawass, the guy of the Egyptian Antiquity Museum, them people that look like him running every damn thing. And them are the Arabs that came over. That's why I say if you really want to dissect who the Egyptians are, the ancient Cushites are, they look like the people you see in the Horn of Africa, Bantu people and Nilotic people. That's how the real Egyptians, that's who they were. They weren't no fucking people from out of Africa. They were Africans. They were people that looked like Ethiopians, Eritreans, Somalis, fucking Djiboutians, Nilotic people, the real tall, dark-skinned people in Kenya, the Nilotic people, and Bantus. Them were the main three groups of Africans that created ancient Egypt. Those three people came together and formed the greatest civilization that ever existed. Those three African groups created the greatest civilization. That's why I like Rick Ross' song, Freemasons. No caterpillars, it was just a lot of niggas, a lot of great thinkers and a lot of great inventors. But yeah, man, I actually believe in that shit. So, hey, you all like and subscribe to the channel, over and out.